Muhammad was a pedophile. You know about that?
Yeah.
This is Bukhari, which was Muhammad's best friend. He writes some of the most reliable hadiths, all right? This is 5134. The Prophet married her when she was 6 years old and consummated his marriage when she was 9. You know what that means? He had sex with her when she was 9 years old.
Yeah, that's crazy.
It's pretty crazy, right? Hey, I don't follow pedophiles. I follow Jesus, man. That's who I follow.
It actually blows my mind that any Christian takes you seriously at all, bro. You literally just said that Imam Bukhari was Muhammad's best friend. Dude, Imam Bukhari was born 200 years after the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. And secondly, Aisha's age is not mentioned anywhere in the Quran. But what's interesting is the inconsistency, because you love to use Islamic narrations that came out centuries after the Prophet Muhammad while completely ignoring your own biblical commentary. For example, Rashi, who is the most famous biblical commentator of the Old Testament, comments on Genesis where chronology places Rebekah at the age of 3 years old while she married Isaac, who was 37 years old. Isaac was 37 years old when Sarah died, and at that juncture, Rebekah was born. He waited for her until she would be fit for relations. 3 years, and he married her. So let's be consistent here, because personally, I don't use that argument to scream pedophile at Christians, because intellectually honest people understand ancient societies and historical context. Like, dude, you're literally using today's standards to judge a society that was 1400 years ago. And in 7th century Arabia, females had the average lifespan of 25 to 30 years old. And even in the United States, just in 1871, the age of consent in Delaware was 7 years old, while the rest of the states had an average age of 10 to 12 years old. So if your standard is to judge every single ancient civilization by 2026 standards, you'd literally be condemning your own country and the rest of the world, including Europe. So listen, Bryce, if you're gonna preach Christianity to millions of people on your platform, please at least try to study the difference between Quran and Hadith, and maybe some biblical commentary, and at least your own religious history before you insult 1.9 billion Muslims into the last prophet of God, Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam. May Allah guide you to the righteous path, brother. I'll be praying for you.